Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
and 23, Hayden Johnson.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome back into our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball from Tuba City High School, where we have been. It has been one issue after another here. Technical problems trying to get started here and get going from the Warriors Pavilion, but I think we are back. I'm not positive, but I think we're back, and I think we mostly have our technical problems sorted out. So welcome in. Sorry about the late start, but we're underway at Tuba City. The second quarter is underway, and a transition bucket that will breathe some life into the Tuba City fans, and it's packed. It's just about a full house here at Tuba for this one here in the 3A North Region Tournaments, round 2. Tuba City with the bye, and they're the home team right here. Wildcats got a first round North Region victory to get here to this game. And you just got to see a pretty terrific Transition completed by Tuba here to start the second quarter, and a foul, which, by the way, is the third foul of the game on Desiree Yazzie. So she is in huge foul trouble, and she's had a pretty good start already. Desiree with a 3 earlier in the game. For the Wildcats, and a little bit of run coming together here by Tuba after they found themselves down 9-2. Now they're within 4 points here in the second quarter of our broadcast of Northland Basketball. And the pavilion just feels like it's never been louder. But then again, when was the last time there was a 3A North region tournament game played in Tuba City? How long ago was that? Because I'm sure it's been played. And this facility was at one time one of the biggest and the best in the North. That was before the Wildcats got the Den, before Window Rock got the event center, and where a lot of these games have been played is you watch it go inside for a Michaela Ticini basket. And it's down to a 2-point Wildcats lead. Drive the baseline, throw that thing up there, and a shot no good for Hosky. And it's a tie game. Aubrey Begay. Aubrey ties it. Timeout asked with 6:35 on the clock in the second quarter. This is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you to Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. They help us bring you Northland Basketball. They will, of course, present the halftime report coming up as we get a whistle and a foul in backcourt. And that is foul committed by Elea Peets. Elea has now registered her first foul of the game. Team fouls here in the second quarter. Almost 2 minutes into the quarter. Tuba's got 2 fouls. And the Wildcats, 2 fouls. Tuba has no fouls yet here in the second period. And the Warriors have come out and outscored the Wildcats 7-0 in the second quarter to tie this game at 15. And Layla Curtis will get the lead to Tuba as she takes contact on the baseline, stayed with it. I don't know how that thing went in, but it certainly did for Layla Curtis. And it's a foul on Brianna Benali, and that's Brianna's first foul of the game. And it puts the freshman at the line for Tuba City, and she is going to sink that one. So a fantastic run by the Warriors. They have outscored Chinle 10-0 in the second quarter. Whistle and a foul on Michaela Ticini. Ticini picking up her first foul of the game. And with 5:44 on the clock in the second quarter, an inbound on the way for the Wildcats, trying to find something, trying to resurrect that offense that got them out in front. They had doubled up the Warriors to end the first quarter. Ending that quarter with a 15-8 advantage. What a start for the Wildcats, but now the second quarter belongs completely to Tuba City. Second foul whistled on Brianna Benali. Winner of this one gets to go to the 3A North Region Championship game on Saturday afternoon, a 2 o'clock start for the Girls Championship at the Wildcat Den. That'll be stolen. Hannah Guy with the quick hands. Hannah takes over, pushes it up, and brings it back outside. This is Elea Pete with the ball. Gets a Brianna Benali screen. Now the ball outside to Caitlin Ashley and a hand check on the Warriors. Not a shooting foul. The lady that committed the foul is number 22, Alexis Tom. Alexis into the game for Tuba with her first foul right there. Let me give you some of these names out there. The Wildcats who will inbound the ball. That's going to be number 23, Hayden John, to throw it in. Number 30, Hannah Guy on the floor. Number 15, Brianna Benali's shot blocked. This is number 24, Caitlin Ashley. And she'll miss that shot. And number 5, Elea Pete. Those are the 5 Wildcats for the moment. And a second chance opportunity for Tuba. We'll see what happens with the results. It's on the floor, and the 2 Wildcats fighting for it. I was going to call a jump ball with just Chinle, but then somebody came in for Tuba, got hands on the basketball to tie that thing up. And checking out of the game for Tuba City is Michaela Ticini. And I'll give you the 5 Warriors that are out there here at this halfway mark of the second quarter. They'll swing it to the corner, and a travel is called on number 22, Alexis Tom. She is joined out there on the floor by number 3, that's Tyla Klitzo. Number 2, Jalen Coughley on the floor for the Warriors and head coach Pete Butler. I mentioned a moment ago, Alexis Tom, she is in this lineup. Let me check the jerseys for you out there. Oh, yeah. Well, that's number 10, Aubrey Begay on the floor. Aubrey's made a couple of big plays here in this one. And at number 24, the freshman sensation. It's Layla Curtis with the basketball, and she'll launch one from deep downtown. It's no good. Reaching up, grabbing the rebound is the Wildcats' Brianna Benali. Caitlin Ashley, she did not want to go 1-on-3 there. Brings it back outside. Smart move. And the Wildcats will reset their offense. They have played half the quarter without scoring. Have not been able to manage any offense here in the second quarter. It has been an 11-0 run in the quarter by Tuba. And they are going to send the Wildcats to the line to shoot a couple of fouls. Klitzo picking up the foul. That'll be her first of the game. It's going to send Caitlin Ashley to the foul line here. And let's see if the Wildcats can finally break end the drought. It's going to take another free throw to make that happen. Wildcats have brought Cheyenne Littleman into the game. And the search continues. Whereas Bobby Boucher would say the search continues. And the search for points for the Wildcats here in the second quarter. Still can't find it. Still can't manage anything. We are going to get a whistle. That is going to be team foul number 5 on the Wildcats. No, on the, yes, the Wildcats. It was J.C. Wagner. I'm confused. Yeah, I think that was J.C. Wagner picked up the foul. And Layla Curtis with no trouble on that foul shot. 1 out of 2 for Layla. And a follow basket is good for Jalen Coughley. The hits keep coming for Tuba. 14 unanswered second quarter points. And finally, somebody able to get something to go. That's Elea Pete. We'll see if that is what reignites the Wildcat offense. Tuba in the paint. Gonna throw that shot up there. No good, bounce around. And after the miss by Justice Nez, who has just come into the game, it is the Wildcats with an opportunity right here. Littleman, and her pass is taken away by a Coughley up the right sideline. And now inside, and Layla Curtis's pass is knocked away. That's good hustling defense back by J.C. Wagner. Justice. And that's in and lost out. Couldn't hold on to it. It wasn't Alea Pete. That was Dakota Tallman. Dakota into the game, number 5 for the Warriors. Well, the Warriors are one of the deepest teams in the North. And a 22-3 overall record coming into this thing, ranked number 2 in the state in 3A basketball, behind the Snowflake Lobos, whom they have played this year and lost that game by 1 single point. So are we hoping for a potential rematch between Tuba and Snowflake in the playoffs? I think it would have to come in the Copper State playoffs, in the Copper tournament. And I would imagine that both teams who will be playing in that tournament they should win. They should be heavy favorites to win their first round Copper tournament playoff games, Snowflake and Tuba. If they win those games and they have to stay in that tournament, if you lose in the first round of the Copper, you get to go back to the 3A tournament 2 days later, 2 days after that. 2 shots on a foul committed by Akathley. And the first in the game on Jalen. This shot no good for J.C. Wagner. J.C. made 1 out of 2. This is Aubrey Begay. Underneath, tough shot, follow no good. There was a lot of contact on that rebound attempt. The officials let it go. Benali back into the game for the Wildcats. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's the inbound. Layla Curtis. Here's Dakota Tallman. She'll reverse toward the baseline, and then a jump shot is open for Layla Curtis. The mid-range shot good. Layla now in double figures with that make. We got to see her a week and a half ago at Monument Valley, where she reached 500 points in her young career in scoring. It's a good job working the ball inside to Caitlin Ashley for 2 points for the Wildcats. Here's Layla up the floor, and she is going to do the reverse lay-in. Boy, that was pretty, wasn't it? What a shot by Layla. 12 points in the game for her. Talking about her playing against Monument Valley, where she got to 500 points in her career, and on that night, quite a celebration after the game. We were there for that, and we really enjoyed being a part of it. And Layla, and they get 36 points for Tuba. I don't know what her high point effort for the season was, but that had to be either the highest or close. Wildcats get fouled here. Tripped up on the way to the basket is Hannah Guy. She'll get 2 shots out of it. And it was Akathley picking up her second foul. The Warriors with an impressive 22-3 record this season. And the Wildcats check into this one 16-13. As far as the rankings in the state in the 3A go, Tuba City is number 2, Chinle number 10. For what it's worth. 1 out of 2 at the line. And a minute remaining in the first half. Aubrey Begay. And Justice Nez for a long distance delivery, and it's out of bounds. Back to the Cats here. Oh, we don't say the Cats, do we? I asked about that. Can you use the Cats? The Wildcat fans don't. They don't want it. They don't like it. Not the ones I've talked to. Among those, by the way, among those fans, we need to ask Mo what he thinks. Mo Draper is in the house, but of course you expect that. Mo made the trip. Got to see him before the game. That's a nice little lefty on the penetration by Caitlin Ashley. She's got 6 first-half points for the Wildcats, and they have been able to get this thing down to a 2-point game and a steal. and 20 seconds left in the half. We might have a tie game coming into halftime. But not off that miss. Curtis up the floor. And a blocked shot by the Wildcats. And a little 12-footer is good for Layla. 3 seconds. Got to put one up. And it's going to be off the iron. No good. The Wildcats fought back after that huge run. Was it a 14-0 run, I think, to start the second quarter by Tuba City? Got themselves back again, got the lead. And then the Wildcats helped to kind of stem that a little bit toward the end, and they'll trail by 4 going in here to halftime. Tuba City in front, 27-23. We break it down for you here in just a little bit on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. Stand by, everybody. It's Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a two-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your best of the White Mountains 2025 Best Propane Company, Owens Energy. In fact, it's their 5th consecutive win in a row. Owens has been proudly serving our community for more than 25 years, supporting local organizations, providing dependable service, and now an official partner of the Sports Zone's Friday Night Football Show. It's all about propane at Owens Energy, a local family-owned business with friendly, reliable service right here in Arizona's White Mountains. Owens Energy, your White Mountains propane provider.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare, right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
It's halftime at Tuba City High School. Welcome into our broadcast coverage here of the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament, everybody, here at the Sports Zone. I'm Floyd Simmons, and after a rocky first quarter, lots and lots of technical issues that we experienced here at Tuba City, we've gotten it mostly put together. Most of our issues are fixed. Not 100%, but hopefully we're back to giving you some measure of an experience here to watch this game, where we're going to flash the scoreboard up for you here in just a second, that halftime scoreboard. And our score at halftime is Tuba City 27, Chinle 23. Basketball fans, thanks for joining us. Before I mention anything on the breakdown here at halftime, I do want to say we want to wish our very best here from the Sports Zone to one of the classiest guys in the business of officiating, Brian Sosi. Brian Sosi has called his final regular season basketball game as an official. I guess he's retiring after this year. I'm sure he is going to be doing some postseason work. Maybe he's working right now, as a matter of fact. There is a reported halftime score. Or rather, at the end of the first quarter, the score in the Window Rock Ganado girls game here in the 3A North Region tournament, 17-9. 17-9, Window Rock in front of Ganado in that game. I don't know, perhaps Brian Sosi is calling that, or one of the 2 boys games that'll be going on tonight as well. There is the Chinle and I believe Chinle Window Rock boys game going on tonight at Chinle. Here in Tuba, there's the other boys game to try to produce a participant in the championship game coming up this weekend. Later on tonight, Tuba City takes on Monument Valley. That's a 7 o'clock start. Big delay between game broadcasts. Somebody's having a birthday. Singing happy birthday in the audience here. Check the numbers for you real quick. Leading the scoring for Tuba City is Layla Curtis. She's got 14 points in the first half. Aubrey Begay with 7 points, and a trio of Warriors with 2 points. That's Jalen Acophley, Tyler Klitzo, and Michaela Tassini. For the Wildcats, they are led in scoring by Elea Pete and Caitlin Ashley. Each have 6 points. Brianna Benali with 4 points. Desiree Yazi and Hannah Guy each have 3 points, and JC Wagner with 1 point. We're going to grab one quick timeout, 160-second message from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Second half underway next. Right here, this is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And now we're back, and there's the inbound pass to start this second half of our broadcast from Tuba City. Northland Basketball is presented by the Sports Zone. The Tuba City Lady Warriors hosting the Chinle Wildcats in the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament. And the basketball belonging to the Wildcats. How about this region tournament that featured something we've never seen in the Northland basketball era that goes back to about 2015. We have never seen losses in the first round of the region tournament by both the Page boys and girls basketball teams. They have both been eliminated in the first round with losses in the region tournament. Stunning, really. Meanwhile, this guy right here, head coach Pete Butler, he's not happy with the officials and the call on that Layla Curtis foul just now, her second of the game. It puts Brianna Benali at the line for the Wildcats, unable to make that first one. And now a little stoppage. The officials are going to have a conference. Try to figure out what kind of toppings they want on their pizza edge tonight. Read those lips right there. I think I saw pepperonis and is that pepperonis and sausage? Northland Basketball, and you got Tuba City hosting the Chinle Wildcats. Big delay between games. I don't quite understand it. 4 o'clock start for the girls' games tonight. The 2 games out there. Okay, now there's after the foul, there's going to be a technical foul now whistled on Layla Curtis. So now she's going to have 3 fouls. Okay, so 1 out of 2 on the free throws by Benali. So big explanation given by Neil Yazzie to Coach Butler, who did not exactly love the explanation. Let me just say that. So 2 foul shots made there between Benali and Pete. And our score is 27-25, Tuba City in front. And now three fouls in the game on Curtis. And I was trying to listen to the explanation because it was taking place about 7 feet away from me. And I still did not hear the whole thing. The only thing I heard was something about it's a correctable something or other. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure. Head coach Francine McCurtain and her Chinle Wildcats. The DJ getting him fired up here. Mike Six Killer. Riling up the crowd. Here we go. Elaine Pete, left side to Hannah Guy. Those 2 in the starting lineup. Brianna Benali out there, the starting second half lineup. Her shot overshoot. Caitlin Ashley out there on the floor as well, and so is Desiree Yazzie. Those are the 5 Lady Wildcats. This 3-point try is off, and it's knocked out by the Warriors. No, by the Wildcats. They knocked it out, so it's Tuba's basketball. Layla Curtis to throw it in. Justice Nez on the floor with her. Also out there is this young lady, number 5. That's Dakota Tallman. Curtis working the baseline, draws a foul. She's on the way to the line. Aubrey Begay is out there for Tuba City, and of course Layla Curtis. Mentioned her. Number 24, the final, the 5th, is Tyler Klitzo, number 3. Curtis has 15 points in the game. So with a start like she has had to her career, averaging right at about 20 points a game, and 16 already in this one. If you just project out ahead for the next 4 years of her playing days, the next 3 after this, how many points is she going to score in her career? 2,500, right? She's gonna reach a plateau that few ever do. Seems like anyway. There's a ball that tips out to the Wildcats. They'll control into front court. Desiree Yazzie. Elea Pete off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Tallman, and she gets in trouble. She crosses into half court. Hannah Guy got last hands on it, tied it up. Jump ball. It's Tuba's basketball. 6:12 on the clock in the third quarter. Winner of this game goes to the 2 o'clock championship game on Saturday at the Wildcat Den. 3A North Region Championship. The playoffs begin on February 10th in the Copper State Tournament. Teams that lose in the first round of the Copper Tournament get to go back to their conference tournaments 2 days later. So first official day of the 3A State Tournament is February 12th. 5 seconds. Wildcat defense produces a turnover, and they'll inbound the ball. To Elea Pete, picked up defensively by Curtis. Wide open. Shot in the corner is no good for Hannah. And it's brought down by Justice Nez. Tuba City pushing. Tallman outside to Begay. Drop a pass in. And 2 shots. Well, Hayden John looks incredulous. She's like, what are you talking about? But there was a lot of body on that play. There was a lot of contact right there. Sometimes you don't realize, oh, I see what she's saying. What she's saying is the contact initiated by the offensive player. I think that's what she's feeling like. So there was a lot of contact. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of that was initiated by Layla Curtis, but still there was a measure of mutual contact. So they give it to the defender. And a 2 for 2. Boy, Layla Curtis. She is a player, isn't she? 7 out of 8 from the foul line in the game for her. 17 points. Leading the way for Tuba. Nicely done inside. Hayden John. She's got her first points of the game for the Wildcats. No good on the shot attempt for Justice. There was no justice on that. Good game, great game here in the semis of the 3A North Region Tournament. Inside it goes Desiree Yazzie. Outside, Elea Pete. 15 on the shot clock. This shot goes up there, no good for Yazzie. Good hustle. It's a great job by Hayden John. Diving in, getting some hands, tie it up. Clock stops at 4:39 here of the third quarter. And into the game is Michaela Tassini. And a timeout. Timeout on the floor. just about halfway through the third quarter in a 3-point Tuba lead. This is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Wildcats, a couple of chances right here. Hannah Guy is tied up. That was a good job defensively by Tyler Klitzo. She walled up right there. Made sure she didn't get called for the foul. Able to just get hands on that ball split second. And the Warriors will take over the basketball, leading by 3 here in the third quarter. And a big thank you for joining us. I want to remind you about something here when it comes to the NFHS network, if you would. Do us a big solid favor at the Sports Zone. Into the game for Tuba City is Alexis Tom, number 22. And they're going to stop for a moment. I think there's somebody's got a wound or something, maybe. Have to go check it out. So Alexis Tom had to leave for a moment. And the Wildcats will set up their defense. Here comes Tuba at the inbound. Curtis, that's wide right. Four minutes and a second remaining here in the third quarter. So listen, here's the deal. If you're going to subscribe to the NFHS network here in February for the playoffs, for the games that you can only find on the NFHS network. They own the rights in the playoffs, and they generally, in the semis and championship rounds, that's all you can do is watch it on the NFHS network. There are sometimes other preliminary games as we get an injured player on the floor. Hope that she is okay. We'll stop play for a moment. And I'll continue my request of you during this timeout. So the request is this. On the NFHS network, that's the only place you can watch the semis and the championship game and some of the other games, sometimes the quarterfinal games and others. The only place you're going to find them is on the NFHS network. In the event that you are going to subscribe this month, because your subscription gives you a full month of coverage, one subscription paid gets you through the entire playoff run. If you get that subscription in the month of February, you can watch all the playoffs on that one with that one subscription. And you know how that works, right? If you will go onto the Sports Zone Radio Facebook page and you look for a post that we have put up there, we have a post that gives you a link to how you can sign up. By the way, it's Dakota Tallman that got injured, and she is now on her feet, and she looks like she'll be okay. So she'll make her way to the bench. If you will go on to the Sports Zone's Facebook page, and if you will look for the link that we have to subscribe on the NFHS network, click on the link, and that's going to bring up one of our old videos that we have produced on the network. And if you're not subscribed, you won't be able to see the video. It will ask you at that point to subscribe. But then if you are subscribing at that moment, you will subscribe through the Sports Zone Radio portal, and then we will be given credit for your subscription for the month of February, or as long as you remain subscribed on that sign-up. And a percentage of your subscription fees will go to us here at the Sports Zone. Considering that we have not been able to make up for the significant loss, the major loss of Choice Broadband as our previous sponsor. We had such great years with them. Great people. We love the folks at Choice, at NTUA. But those days are over for us. And as you watch Caitlin Ashley knock that one in off the glass. Nice job, Caitlin. We're back to a 1-point game here in the third quarter. Just a little better than 3 minutes remaining in the period. And to the line goes Layla Curtis. So without our great partnership anymore with Choice, we ask you, one of the ways you can help us, and it's a small way, it's not that huge, but if you're going to register, and if you do go to our Facebook page and click on that link to register, would you also mention, would you say something like subscribed or registered or whatever on the comment section of that post, so we can get an idea what you might be doing? A little conversation here, a little back and forth going on between Neil Yazzie, the official, and the Tuba bench. Curtis makes one of those. 2-point advantage. Tuba City. In the paint goes Brianna Benali. She gets tied up by Aubrey Brigade. Great defense by Aubrey. Able to come up with that. She might have injured herself a little bit on one of her fingers. I think she was holding after that thing. But a good play. Warriors going to put a shot up. My vision completely obscured by Coach Butler. I'm not gonna say it too loud. I don't want to get him out of his mojo. He is in full coach mode right now. There he is. I wanted to say, hey, Coach, you make a better door than a window, but that wouldn't have been so good, especially since he feeds us on many of our trips here to Tuba City. He feeds us so well. Hey, let's introduce you to a couple of our officials. That's Neil Yazzie right there. One of the all-timers, Neil Yazzie. Desiree Yazzie inside, and the left hand is good. Nice little post move by Brianna Benali. Gives her 7 points. Tied, everybody, tied at 31. And that pass picked off. Benali in the open court. And she lost it out of bounds. Stayed tied at 31. Here is we go under 2 minutes in the quarter. That is one of the officials, Mike Seeby. Mike Seeby right there, patrolling the sidelines, calling this one here at Tuba. I wonder if it's the same officiating crew for the later game. And that is Tommy Puyama, our third official. We love to introduce the officials and encourage you to give them a thumbs up, give them a hearty hello next time you see them. Let them know you appreciate them. Would you let them know you appreciate them? These officials, they do a tremendous job, and the job is not easy. It's a tough job. We don't, there's Tommy. We don't have to make it any tougher than it is. And sometimes as fans, we do that. Sometimes we say, we complain, we forget how difficult the job, and the fact that they're humans and they are going to make a mistake time to time. The officials don't make as many mistakes, though, as the players and the coaches do. I'm just going to say that. Okay? I love all the players and coaches. Coach Francine McCurtain right there next to Tommy Puyama, the official. We love the coaches, love the players, but to be honest with you, they make way more mistakes during the course of a game than the officials do. That's how it is. Here's a lob inside, and that shot is up there. No good for Jada Key. Jada Key on the floor for Coach McCurtain. Little stop and pop and shot good for Layla. First field goal of the quarter for her to complement 4 free throws that she has made in the period. And a smooth 20 points in the game right now for Layla Curtis. Up the floor, Oh, nice. Nice. Unable. Layla couldn't do anything with it, but it was a nice little almost no-look pass for Raquel Lee. Set her up. Raquel just kind of sensing, knowing where she was on the floor, the quick turn and throw. I thought that was going to produce the points for sure. We got a Desiree Yazzie foul. Wow, Desiree's got 4 fouls now in the game. So Coach McCurtain's going to lift her. Just unfortunate, one of the starters for the Wildcats, and such an important piece to this puzzle for Coach McCurtain. Shooting foul. This young lady right here knows how to get to the line, doesn't she? She knows how to coax a foul out of you. Curtis. So far, 9 out of 11 from the free throw line. Absolute money right there. Less than a minute remaining in the third quarter. Leah Pete lost the handle for a second. She got it back. It's on the floor, and it's tied up. Benali back into the game for the Wildcats. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. Curtis scoops up that loose ball. Spin move. Tallman shot, no good. Finally, it's rebounded by the Wildcats. Five seconds on the game clock. And that'll put Caitlin Ashley at the free throw line. Alexis Tom commits the foul. Caitlin Ashley will try to close out the quarter here for the Wildcats with a couple of foul shots. And she'll get one of those. 3 points, the separation. That shot won't go. Quarter ends like that. Fourth quarter on the way. Somebody going to the Girls Championship on Saturday in Chinle. Who will it be? We got a great one here. And the final 8 minutes are on the way. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night, 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
I guess we're back in, everybody. We're back, and let's get this fourth quarter underway. Inbound for the Wildcats. And over in that other girls semifinal, which is going on in Winter Rock, Fighting Scouts leading Ganado in the fourth quarter of that one with a little better than 6 minutes remaining. The score was 50-40. Window Rock in front. A little closer right now here in this one. 7:39 remaining. 3-point advantage for the Warriors. Inbound, turn around, and Benali, they're going to miss that shot. Knocked out. That's Tuba's. No, the Wildcats will have that basketball. Take a look at it. Judge for yourself. I kind of had that out on the Wildcats, but hey, who am I, huh? The universe corrects itself on a Tuba City steal right there. And they'll try to add to a 3-point lead. Up the floor, Dakota Tallman. Spin. No good on the shot. Rebound, Alea Peets. Back to the Wildcats. Tipped ball. And a nice pass. Curtis. Too much. Got it back. Make it on the second one. Not going to help the shooting percentage, but it will help the overall point total. 24 points in the game for the freshman. It's a whistle on Tallman. Her first foul, second foul. 2 fouls and a timeout, you people. Stand by. It's, let's see here. 37-32 our score. Tuba in front. 6.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Fourth quarter action from Tuba City. Our broadcast doubleheader tonight features, the second half of the doubleheader features the Tuba City boys hosting Monument Valley. That game starts at 7 o'clock. Tuba into front court. This is Alexis Tom. Dribbles. Made it look too easy right there, didn't she? 9 points for Aubrey. 7 points. Warriors in front. So if you take a look at the rankings, as this one goes up, nice shot, the make for Alea Peets. That was a really good make by Alea. Double dribble, turns it over. Wildcats have it, down by 5. Desiree Yazzie returns to the lineup. She's got 4 personal fouls. Keep an eye on Desiree. Look at the rankings. 3A basketball, Snowflake is easily the #1 team in the state, ranked #1. Snowflake has a 27-1 overall record. 27-1. How about Snowflake, huh? They got a chance at a 30-win season. And they are, I would say, they should win 30 games. It's going to be hard for anybody to beat Snowflake in a championship. And if any team matches up well, it's that team that just ran the transition beautifully. Curtis with the tip assist inside to Aubrey Begay for the bucket. Aubrey's now in double figures, 11 points for her. The Warriors getting a run going right here, up by 7 here. Northland Basketball from the Warriors Pavilion. Tuba City hosting Chinle in this girls 3A North Region semifinal game. Snowflake is just tough to beat. They're so deep, so fast, so physical. They have everything you want. They can shoot the ball well. Powerful athletes they've got. Hannah Guy goes to the bucket. And Hannah has been a little quiet for a while. Gets her first second half points right there for the Wildcats. 4.5 remaining here in regulation. But the Warriors have played Snowflake once this year. They lost by a single point. They feel like they match up well against that tough Snowflake team. Snowflake is number 1 in the state, number 1 in the Copper tournament rankings. You get another steal, another takeaway, pull up, and the 14-foot shot is no good. Warriors going to get it back. Oh, cut into the basket. The pass finds, is that Tyler? It was Tyler Klitzo on the shot. Missed that. And this bounce pass inside is taken away. Wildcats control this one. Tuba City is number 2 in the Copper rankings, also number 2 in the 3A state rankings. The Wildcats are number 10 in the 3A and number 18 in the Copper rankings. Curtis, ISO, and it comes up short, and she twisted her ankle on the landing. She's going to make it back up the court. That was a couple extra steps right there that weren't seen by anybody but me. Take it away. Wildcats give it up. Tuba bring it up the floor, and Curtis tried to go 1-on-3. Good defense. Knocked away, scooped up. Desiree Yazzie has it. Plenty of time right here with 2:47. Plenty of time for that team down by 5. The Wildcats, you get points on this possession. Make it a 1-possession game. There's a lot of time here. This thing could go any which way.
Number 22, Alexis Tom.
3 fouls in the game on Alexis Tom after committing that one. It's a shooting foul. Team fouls look like this. Tuba's got 2 team fouls here in the fourth quarter. The Wildcats, no fouls yet on Chinle. It's Hannah Guy with the first one. Coach Butler switches out 3 of his players. It's 1 for 2. It's a 4-point game. And we get a timeout. The Warriors want a timeout with 2:37 remaining here in the fourth period. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare, right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
On the clock, and only 4 points separates these 2 teams. Warrior Nation, I need you
I am trying to figure out just why I cannot I can't get any data in this building, Sports Zone Nation, because I'm trying to figure some things out. I do have final score. The Window Rock Fighting Scouts are on to the 3A North Region Tournament Championship game. It'll be played 2 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday at Chinle's Wildcat Den. Tuba City Window Rock with a 65-42 victory over Ganado. Congratulations, Window Rock. Desiree lets that one fly, and it's going to bang out of there, no good. And a push on the sideline. It's a Justice Nez foul, a Justice Nez personal foul. First in the game on Justice. And with that foul, she'll check out in favor of Alexis Tom, who returns to the Tuba lineup. Coach Butler's got Alexis out there, Layla Curtis. Also on the floor right now is Michaela Tassini. Dakota Tallman on the floor, and Aubrey Begay. Inbound and a handoff to Desiree Yazzie. Her pass deflected. It's out of bounds. The officials nobody knows. They're going to call jump ball. Let's look at it. Do we have a replay? Let's see if we know. Maybe we don't. See if we can tell who knocked it out. I don't know. I think I got that off Tuba. You? I'm not sure. What do you think out there, folks? Tuba say no. Not a chance. Wildcats with the inbound. Brianna Benali sets up. Misfires. Alexis Tom got that rebound. Aubrey Begay up the floor. Long outlet pass. 2-shot foul. It'll be Hannah Guy picking up the foul. And Tallman to the line. See it again, the long pass. Chance for first points of the game right here. 91 seconds remaining. Still a ton of time for both teams. You can see the timeouts remaining on the graphic right there. The Wildcats 2 timeouts left. Tuba has 3 timeouts remaining. They've seen a lot of 1-for-2s today at the foul line from these 2 teams. And up into front court goes Alea Pete. Before she can attack, Coach McCurtain calls 8 timeouts with 86 ticks on the clock remaining. Stand by. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Hey, coming on into Super Bowl weekend. It's a couple of days of great championship play. You got the Super Bowl on Sunday, but Saturday you got the 3A North Region basketball championship games. The girls at 2 o'clock, the boys at 4 o'clock on Saturday at the Wildcat Den. If you can't make it, watch our coverage here at the Sports Zone, would you? And good luck to your Super Bowl team. We got a divided grouping here with the Sports Zone. Inbound, Caitlin Ashley misses that shot. That was a big opportunity, missed it. Tallman, they'll bring it back outside. Tuba, the basketball. Out comes the defense. Warriors wide open. And Layla spins to the basket on the feed from Akatli. Huge insurance bucket right there to put Tuba in front by 7, and they'll get another chance. And we get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Caitlin Ashley. And that might signal the death knell here with 46 seconds. Well, no, there's still time. Come on, are you kidding me? You get a steal, hit a shot, get a steal, hit a shot. I mean, you got time. You got time out here in this one. As we broadcast live from the Warriors Pavilion, Tuba City High School. Here, our broadcast of Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone. Big thank you to April, the athletic director, and the good people at Tuba City. The hospitality is always fantastic. We appreciate it. And they work overtime to try to help us get our stuff done. We had technical problems here tonight coming in. Just couldn't get things to work. You know, the Gremlins, they were in the system. And by the way, there's a lot of fans leaving. The Tuba City fans are leaving. Tuba City fans they're marching out with 46 seconds left. Explain that one to me. Their team up by 7 right now. Am I missing something? That's kind of uncharacteristic to leave at that point, not to stay for the final 46 seconds and give a big hoorah. A big hoorah for your team. Inbound. Aubrey Begay. Well, you're supposed to be fouling about right now, aren't you? I'm going to let about 10 seconds run off the clock before the foul is committed by Hannah Guy. Coach McCurtain's team in peril here. They got to foul 2 more times before they can get Tuba on the line. And they're going to say that Layla Curtis pushed off to get that loose ball right there. Hard to see from that angle. Wildcats need a bucket right now. Yeah, could not get it. The attempt was made. Could not get it. And the 4th foul on Benali here. It's still only the 14th foul, so not shooting. And if the Wildcats are going to still try to make a game out of it with 26 seconds left, we're going to see Tuba City get to the foul line, I'm sure, a couple of times in these final seconds. And there's one of those trips to the line. Hannah Guy commits the foul, 3rd foul on her. Layla Curtis with 26 points. Well, let's see, can she get to 30 points in the final 21 seconds? You wouldn't think so, right? Except that, well, that foul shot was gonna make a lot of difference on that. Missed that shot. She's gonna make this one. I guarantee it. That's a personal guarantee. I'm telling you, it was a personal guarantee. I had 0 doubt about the shot going in. Aubrey Begay takes it away. Layla up the floor. Insurance basket. There it is. Right there. Jalen Akatli finishes things out for Tuba. They're going to win this game by 10. Tuba City will take on Window Rock this Saturday at 2 o'clock in Chinle at the Wildcat Den in the 2026 3A North Region Basketball Championship game. And who is our Sports Zone Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center? Well, it's going to be, I know what you're thinking, but it's Aubrey Begay, number 10. Aubrey will be our Player of the Game. And she's going to get one of those fantastic T-shirts. Obviously, we could have given it to Layla Curtis, the freshman, and she deserves all the credit in the world. 27 points. She is dynamic, isn't she? She is as good as they get. And I got to be honest with you, we've had a lot of great freshmen we've gotten to cover over the years. But is Layla Curtis the best female freshman player we have ever gotten to witness here in the Northland basketball era? I think she might be. She might be the very best we've seen. Not 100% sure on that. But she is going to rank right up there with the best of them, that's for sure. Could have easily given it to her. It's Aubrey Begay picking it up tonight. The X factor, I would say, in this one. Always so good, so consistent from start to finish tonight for the Warriors. And we're going to get a chance to congratulate this victorious team and talk to this young lady who stepped up and had a huge, huge game. Final score in tonight's 3A North Region semifinal game at Tuba City. Final score in the girls' game. Tuba City has defeated the Chinle Wildcats 47-37. Floyd Simmons right here welcoming you back in, everybody, to our postgame. And say hello to our Sports Zone Player of the Game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Aubrey Begay picks it up tonight. Aubrey, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What a win for you and the ladies.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
It was so fun. I think for a while we kind of struggled in the beginning, but, we went into the locker room, we gathered ourselves, and I think that's what really put us together and just fought us through the end. And the Wildcats, they stayed close to you. And most of that second half, it was nip and tuck back and forth.
Yeah.
But right there at the end, your team did all the things you needed to do, executed so well, played great under pressure, and end up with a 10-point win. What was it in those final 2 minutes of the game that your team was doing so well? Well, I'm not going to say it's that our coach kind of yelled at us, but, it's just...
But he kind of yelled at you.
Yeah, but I think that's what we really needed. I just think that we needed somebody there to tell us to pick up the slack that, and we were making too many mistakes, and I think that's what just really helped us, just get back into the game. But also just, we're really used to being in situations like that, going down to Phoenix and playing 6A teams. And, those games just really help us develop as a team.
Aubrey, you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
Okay, last chance at it for you. And you get to be a part of the best team that you've played on since you've been here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With a team with such great potential. Tell me about your thoughts. Your last chance to go into the playoffs. What's your mindset like?
Well, I think it's just that I have one goal in mind, and I just really have to stay grounded as well. And, with just a lot of the recognition that we're getting, it's just about staying humble and just, playing your game as well as just having fun.
23-3 record. That's pretty impressive right now, overall record. Now you get to go to the championship game and take on Window Rock, okay? Now, I don't want to downplay the importance of the next game up. That championship game is going to mean everything to you and your team, and I understand that. But you're still going to be playing past that. You'll go to the Copper Tournament after that. You'll be the number 2 seed, I believe, at that point.
Yeah.
With a potential at some point of facing the Snowflake Lobos at a point, is that something you think about at all? The chance that you might see Snowflake again and you might get a chance to play in what will be just an absolute phenomenal matchup?
Yeah. Well, Snowflake's a really tough team. And the first time we played them, we were just so close, but just so far towards the end. But, it's always fun to play good competition. And, playing a team that you lost to, you're really eager to win.
Yeah.
So if we ever get that matchup, I'd just be so excited to play.
Fantastic. All right, let's get back. One more question, and that is on Saturday. You do get to play Window Rock. They beat Conato today. So it's you versus Window Rock, 3A North Region Championship game. How about that one? You ready for it?
Yeah. Our last game was just really exciting, and it was probably one of our best games that we've ever played compared to when the first time we played them. We were just all over the place. And I don't think that even though we won by 21 points the second time, I just think that our determination to win will still be there. And as well as just, our team is just very together, and that's something that I really pride ourselves in. And not only that, we just have a lot of talent, and our team is I think our team is still pretty young, and I think they have a good chance next year as well.
Fantastic. Why don't you take this off our hands?
Thank
you like that?
Yeah.
Show your friends and family right there. Show your friends and fam. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right, there's our Sports Zone Player of the Game, everybody. Aubrey Begay picks it up tonight here in the Tuba City Victory over Chinle in the girls 3A North Region semifinal. Final score 47-37. The Sports Zone Player of the Game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And I'm just going to say this. And we get great interviews all throughout the season, do so many games, get to broadcast so many games. That right there, the best interview we've gotten this year. I love it. Aubrey is so genuine, so authentic, and enthused to be a part of what she gets to do and to join us on that. That was just a really fun interview for me as a broadcaster. I appreciate that. Let's continue our postgame here, where Tuba City Warriors girls semifinal victory in the 3A North Region tournament over Chinle. It produces a 47-37 win, and let's talk to the victorious head coach of Tuba. It's a guy who knows how to put together an incredible Navajo taco dinner. I can tell you that, along with his wife. Head coach Pete Butler of the Tuba City Warriors, and that's not, Coach. I'm not trying to get you to go home and make us.
It's already made.
No, not for us. Hey, Coach, congratulations!
Yeah,
what a win for you and the
Thank
team.
you.
How about this one tonight?
It was nerve-wracking for a while. Well, actually, it was nerve-wracking through the whole game. We just had a hard time getting going, but fortunately, we were able to finally get going in the last 3-4 minutes, and that kind of, credit to Chinle. They came here ready to play. They were wanting to win, and they played a good game.
And let me ask you about the crowd tonight. Boy, the crowd was it's as boisterous and as loud a Tuba crowd as I can remember.
It's been a while since we've had a crowd like that, and actually it started probably our first home game. We were getting quite a bit of people in here, and it was actually getting pretty hot in here for a while, But I haven't seen a crowd like that in quite a while. I probably can go back as far as when my assistant coach played Shalimar Navajo. She was on that state championship teams, and they had crowds back then. It kind of reminded me of that. But, the crowd helped us, 6-man.
Yeah, 6-man, but you went deep on your bench today in this one. You got a lot of playing time for a number of the ladies. I'll mention 2 up front. You can comment to them and mention whoever else you want to in the victory. But what a stellar performance for Layla Curtis. 27 points, and she was money at the foul line. She delivered great. What was she at the line? She was 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I've got her 11 for 14 maybe at the line.
Yeah.
She was just phenomenal there. And 11 points for our player of the game, Aubrey Begay, as well. So I begin there, but Coach, who do you want to mention in the victory?
Well, of course, Layla's going to come to play. When she's struggling sometimes, then Aubrey comes in. She's been playing really well the last about 5 games lately, and one of the things I just want to highlight is we played Winter Rock, and Layla didn't have a good game, and Aubrey took over. It was just her instinct just to, take over the game and run the point for us and stuff like that. So, it's good to have Aubrey, that kind of caliber player to step in and take over when she needs to. She's one of the good leaders that we got, and she's really determined to take this team a little further. Same with Layla. And there was a good article in Navajo Times where she commented, I'm just humbled to play, and I just want to play hard every game, and that's just her, and again, I'm just really fortunate to have a player like that.
It's you can tell she loves the game.
Oh, yeah,
can't you?
Definitely.
You can tell that she lives for this, and when she comes out, she plays with such joy. We've seen some great athletes who bring that, and I don't know if you can be great if you don't love what you're doing out there.
Yeah. She works at it. I've asked the team, what do you guys do on Sundays? First one I ask is Layla. So what do you do on Sunday? I'm shooting. I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm working my dribbling.
She's got such refined skills. You can tell she's playing a lot of Sunday pickup basketball and just working on her game. Coach, you get Winter Rock on Saturday, championship game. Looking forward to that?
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good game. It's going to probably be a battle down to the wire. I'm pretty sure they're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. It's going to be a good game. Yeah.
Tuba's had some good teams over the years, but 23-3, Coach. 23-3. It's a pretty good record at this point of the year. You guys are doing well.
Well, like I said, I go back to those banners up there on the rafters. That's the last? It was 24 years ago that we've had a good team like this. And again, I got my assistant. She was on those teams, and she always brings that back. It's 24 years too long. We got to do something with this team here. We got the talent and stuff like that. It's working. Something's working.
This is a team that could do it all. You're gonna have to go through some tough competition.
Yeah.
What do you have to do? What does this Tuba City team have to do against the best competition to be successful?
We just have to keep doing what we're doing. Nothing changes. I got people asking me, "What are you going to change? You can change." I said, "No, I'm." Whatever worked right now is going to get us further. And I'm not changing nothing. And we just have to, clean up some of our offensive sets here. We have to bring back our defense that we've normally have is a really stingy defense, and we didn't have it tonight. But we got to bring that back and play a little more harder and more disciplined.
Yeah.
Because there's times when we come down the floor and instead of setting up for a good offense, we want to rush the shot and try to score something quick. And the kids want to hear the noise. They want to hear the crowd. That's what they want. And they get into the frenzy,
Yeah.
And we just got to be more in control, when we start playing these other teams. And it's going to be interesting.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. Big win on to the championship game.
Thank you.
Well done.
We're looking forward.
All right, there's our very good friend, Pete Butler, the head coach of Tuba City, and his Lady Warriors are victorious tonight. Final score 47-37. They have knocked off the Chinle Wildcats. I'm supposed to be looking at something real quick right here. Let's see. All right. Oh, did they have our game up on the big screen at Window Rock? Sounds like they may have had our game up there. Hey, there was a great group of students here at Tuba City. We failed to mention in the first game. I assume they're going to be here. They got their ESPN, the Bucket Boys or something like that. Oh, there they are. There's the student section, the locals here. They had a good time, had a fun time, and they've got that, we assume, an homage to the Sports Zone with their broadcast table over there. We love it, love seeing it, and hope to see that. And the boys' game coming up. Now, we will be taking a little bit of a break. We got about an hour off here because the boys' broadcast doesn't begin till 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock tonight, the start of the Tuba City versus Monument Valley Boys 3A North Region semifinal. See who gets to go to Chinle for a championship game on Saturday. But we know who the girls are going to be. At 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at the Wildcat Den, it will be the number 1 seed in the North, Tuba City, taking on Window Rock in the girls' game. That's at 2 o'clock, and we simply don't know yet who will be there for the boys' championship. A lot of that's going to be answered later on tonight. A big thank you goes out to our broadcast team for the terrific work that they did tonight. Led by our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director, that's Julio K., and working camera for us tonight, Jessica K. Great performance tonight for Tuba City. And really, the Wildcats played some great basketball as well. And we congratulate the winners, Tuba City. For the entire crew, I'm Floyd Simmons, saying thanks for being here with us. The Sports Zone's broadcast of Northland Basketball. And join us again tonight at 7 o'clock for the boys. Broadcast live right here on the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel. Listen for how you can help us out by you subscribing to the NFHS network and how to do it, okay? Listen, it's important how you subscribe. If you want to help out the Sports Zone, we'd appreciate your help. Until the next broadcast in just a bit from Tuba City. God bless you, everybody. We'll see you again in a moment with more Northland Basketball.